This is round 2 of Cook It Raw Alberta. It kicks off this Sunday, and the event features local. So we have 14 local chefs, we have 7 international chefs, and they'll collaborate and create over the course of 8 days. There are some events for the public as well. Chef Cam Dobranski from Brasserie and Wine Bar is taking part in the event. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So this is really exciting. Tell us a little bit about what takes place for you guys over the next 8 days.
It's a collaboration of local chefs from Edmonton, Canmore, Calgary. There's 14 of us from Alberta, and then we're getting paired up with 7 international chefs from Europe, US. We have some Canadian chefs coming by too, like really kind of well known and established in the industry, and they're just helping us, coming here to collaborate with us and define what we're doing here, because we ask ourselves every day, like, what is Alberta cuisine? So we're trying to figure out what that is. We have an idea what it is, but now we're really focusing on it, and now we could give ourselves an identity, really.
Cool. So what is this like for you to have this opportunity to collaborate with, you know, your colleagues here at home, but also some of the best around the world?
You know, it's awesome because I get to know a lot of the local chefs. It brings a little more of a camaraderie because there's always been that Edmonton-Calgary rivalry.
For sure.
So, and I'm from Edmonton.
Uh-oh, what side do you take?
But I'm
Flames
Calgary
right, don't
now.
say Oilers.
No. We won't talk about that. But,
all right.
It's great to see what's going on in Edmonton because you get kind of disconnected from that, and now I get to know these guys. I'm getting to know them a little bit better, their food, and they're doing some really awesome stuff up there, and as are the chefs here. And now what I'm trying to look at it is Alberta as a whole, rather than not Edmonton, Calgary, Banff, whatever, because there's so much good food, and if we could break down those barriers, we could actually work together and put ourselves on an international level, which I think we're getting there. Calgary has some really good food. Edmonton's really coming along, and these chefs international chefs will help us enhance that, and you know, help talk about it, get the word out. You know, social media is huge, and we have some great ingredients. We have great people, and there's no reason why we shouldn't be on that level too. Okay,
some of these ingredients we're working with today. When I think Alberta, I think beef, but you've gone with the root vegetables.
Yeah, there's a bunch of different ingredients. I was chosen to do root vegetables, and you know, once again, Alberta is, you know, we have we have a lot of good produce, but it is a little more harsher climate to grow here in Calgary, especially. So, root vegetables are one of the focus. So, I was assigned that, and you know what, I'm taking it. You know, I want to try to develop what we can do here, and I chose beets.
Okay, let's see what we can do with beets. I love beets.
Sure. Yeah.
Are these pickled beets?
These aren't pickled yet, but I'm just going. Well, there's some of them I lightly marinated in vinegar, or like a little brine, but I'm going to just enhance it with a little more sherry vinegar.
Okay.
I got some cold pressed canola oil. We got spinach cream. I got some crispy fried sage, and then some dill. So just really simple, but I'm really trying to, you know, get the color out. And the hardest thing to achieve is simplicity sometimes. A lot of people put foams and this and that. That's not really my style. I just like letting the product speak for itself. And, you know, I picked these up the other day at the Crossroads Market from, you know, just like a little Hutterite colony. They have a great produce section there. So
okay, let's put it together.
So all I'm really going to do is, you know, we could just take some of these smaller beets and just keep them whole. That's kind of my thing there.
Okay.
So what I'm going to do with these...
So you haven't prepped these too much other than the marinade?
These were just roasted last night.
Yep.
And then all I'm going to do is just
slice through.
Just keep them whole. Just do that.
Okay, beautiful. And we should mention while you're doing this, there's a Feast on the Frontier is open to the public, and that takes place on October the 11th. So if you're hungry watching this, what's going on the 11th?
The 11th? There's a bunch of events going on, but the feast, there's a few events going on. There's a Rouge event where it's for the public. I think there's 150 people. We're doing some little private events along the way. We're out in Kananaskis for a week developing everything, but the big one is Rouge, I think. So that's hanging out at Chef Paul Rogowski. He's one of the top chefs in Alberta, and I'd put him up against top chefs in Canada, and he's a good friend, so
absolutely
good to give him some publicity. So
okay, there it is, noon to 3, and we'll put the links up for the events on our website, breakfasttelevision.ca.